So an official welcome to everybody to our Rotary Club meeting this week, the day before Thanksgiving. And let's start off with our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Jessica. So I'd like to hand it off next to Mary James for our invocation and inspirational words for us today. I don't see Mary in the... I don't see Mary in the...
She just entered. She's coming. She just joined.
Okay, very good. Very good. Oh, there she is.
Always making the entrance just in time.
Mary, your audio is muted. Can you unmute? Thank you.
I think I'm unmuted.
There you go. We can hear you, Mary.
Great. Are you ready for me?
We are ready for you.
Oh my. Well, hello, everyone. Please be reverent in your own way. This is a Thanksgiving prayer. God of all blessing, source of all life, giver of all grace, we thank you for the gift of life, for the breath that sustains life, for the food of this earth that nurtures life. We thank you for the communities in which we belong, for the life-giving love of family and friends, for our neighbors and companions at work. We thank you for Rotary, which calls us to serve others and to make the world a better place for our brothers and sisters of all ages, all races, all nations, and all faiths. We thank you for the multitude of ways that you call us to steward the gifts of creation. We thank you for masks and scientists and ask that we follow their leadership in taking precautions against the pandemic. We thank you for this day, for the companionship we share and the bountiful goodness of the bread we break together. God of all goodness, we pray in thanks for your presence among us and your promise to be with us now and always. Amen.
Thank you, Mary. All righty, on to guests of our Rotarians today. I'm going to start with Richard Pine, who said he has a guest.
I am a quick substitute host. Deb Patterson actually invited this guest, Jason Greenwood, who is the owner and distiller at Divine Distillers.
Great. Welcome, Jason. Thank you for joining us. Any other guests? I don't see anything in the chat room. So with that, we will move to Selma and bell ringers.
So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This is my first time hosting the bell ringer part, so hopefully I do things right. So this bell ringer is from Ozzy Rose, and he says, I am ringing the bell again for Salem Rotary's Tree of Joy project. We need your support for our annual effort to spread Christmas joy to Oregon State Hospital residents and underserved children in our Salem community. You can support our effort in this year of COVID by either making a tax deductible deduction, check or online to the Salem Rotary Foundation, or you can purchase a gift for a child of any age and ship or deliver it to Don Bostic of Huggins Insurance at 235 Front Street, Southeast number 100, Salem, Oregon 97301. And I'll put the address in the chat.
I'm going to ring the bell, Selma.
Ring the bell. Another bell ringer Linda Wooters is ringing the bell for the incredible commitment on behalf of our club and as an example of Rotary good works around the world that Barry Nelson and Ken Van Osdal have carried out and continue to do so. With the amphitheater about to change the face of Salem in a very positive way, big time kudos to these two Rotarians who can and should easily be credited for truly making it happen. I can't imagine the number of volunteer hours, learning curve, blood, sweat, and likely a few tears shed in their dogged persistence. Thank you, Barry and Ken. Please specially honor these two gentlemen by thanking them and most importantly, by making yourselves as members of the Salem Rotary Club a part of our Centennial Project, stamped with a prestigious Rotary name with your personal contribution. So every time you walk by and look at it, you can tell people, I've contributed, Salem Rotary has contributed to that. However, whatever your budget dictates, you'll be proud to participate in helping this project through to the finish line. So Linda is donating $100, so please ring the bell loudly to honor Barry and Ken, who have superbly demonstrated how Salem Rotary gets things done. Thank you very much, Linda. Please ring the bell. Does anyone else have a bell ringer that they want to just slip into the chat or just say it out loud for themselves?
Looks like Mary has one, Selma.
Okay, let's see.
So I would like to ring the bell for my last week as an active judge in Marion County. I will be retiring on November 30th, which is Monday, and then I will be a senior judge for 5 years or longer. But I won't actually be on the bench every single day. And the last 17 years serving Oregon and serving Marion County's citizens has been the greatest honor of my life, next to my husband saying he would marry me, but it's right up there. I have just had such an amazing experience and am so blessed. So I'd like to ring the bell 5 times to celebrate my new chapter in life.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Everybody's saying congratulations to you, Mary, in the chat room.
I have one.
Okay, John.
Okay. This Linda's bell ringer kind of sparked me here. I happened to be on the amphitheater web or construction site last week, and the wind was howling. Things were blowing away. Every once in a while, the skies would open and rain would fall. And the workers out there just continued like nothing was happening. So I'd like to ring the bell for all of the workers on that project and thank them for everything that they're doing to make it a reality.
All righty. I'm just checking the, Tammy Denny, are you with us? Do you have a bell ringer from the floor?
I've just put it in the chat room, Madam President.
All righty. So Selma, do you see it?
Let's see.
From Tammy Denny.
Oh, it's okay. You don't need to read it, Selma. I was just wishing everyone a Thanksgiving, a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll pay my $20 for a bell ringer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tammy.
Jason Greenwood said he has something.
Okay.
He's muted.
Okay. So Jason.
Sorry, I wasn't muted. Just wanted to mention that we are a KGW toy drive location. If people want to drop off toys and help the KGW toy drive, we have a place and a location, as is the Toyota dealership.
Okay. And will you put your address in the chat room to remind us, Jason?
Absolutely.
That'd be great. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a site. That's really important for the kids that are in need this holiday. Selma, I'm just looking through and don't see any other bell ringers. And I'm looking to see if anybody had their hand raised. So Selma, thank you and well done on your first go around doing bell ringers.
Oh, thank you. I'll have a hand That's just before Christmas. So see if there's an improvement. Thank you.
Well done, Selma. So we're cruising through quickly in our meeting today. So Lauren, are you ready to roll on our fellowship?
I am indeed. All right. Welcome, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Lauren Gutierrez with Salem Health. I apologize that my lighting is a little weird today. I don't know if it's grayer outside than usual or something's going on. So I apologize, it's not wonderful. I also apologize, there's a little bit of a delay, apparently. Hopefully it will catch up. So today I am going to be your program chair for our fellowship gathering. I'm going to start by introing our head table. The head table today is our fellowship group: Holly Berry, Claudia Vorse, Steve Martin, Julia Robertson, one of our newest members, and our fearless leader, Teresa Lule, and me. Give everybody a round of applause. Awesome. I love not hearing the applause. It's very confusing. So today's program is actually going to be awesome. You guys are going to have so much fun. You're not going to know what to do with yourselves. So be prepared to be amazed. We're actually going to play a game. We're going to use our brains and our brawn. And so we're going to play a game of solve and fetch. That may sound really weird, but it's going to make sense very soon. So for each round of this game, you're going to have to solve a riddle. I'm going to say the riddle out loud. I will repeat it, and then I will put it in the chat. So don't worry for those of you who are not auditory learners. And then you will solve the riddle and go find the item that I described in the riddle within your space. And we know some people are at home right now. We know some people are in the office. So these items should be able to be found in both of those places. So don't be worried if you're in one or the other space. So the winner for each round is the person who gets back to their screen with the correct item and enters their name in the chat box first. I'm going to say that one more time because it's a two-parter here. You have to get back to your screen from where you started and enter your name in the chat. So we're going to start looking for winners based on names that are in the chat. So don't run in and be like, I got my gum, I got my gum. Nobody's going to pay attention. We're only going to care if you put your name in the chat box. So if the first person enters their name and doesn't have the right item, we will let them know, and then we'll move on to the second name in the chat box. So we'll keep track of the first 3 or 4 people so that we'll keep going until we have a winner. Technically, we're not having any time limits for any of these rounds, but we're gonna start the rounds quickly once we've determined a winner for the previous round. So I'll do a countdown from 10. So keep your ears open, make sure your audio is on so that you can hear me as you're running around your house. Because if I start counting down, it means we've started another round. Don't worry, there will be time for questions, and we're going to show you a demonstration. So I know you're having lots of questions right now. So to prepare for this game, I highly recommend that you open the chat box. I'm going to say that again. Highly recommend you open your chat box right now so that you're ready to type your name. Also, I highly recommend that you make sure that your chat box says to everyone, because you have the option, you have a drop down, choose everyone. Because if you're just sending it to Sue or to Ron Kelman, it's not going to go anywhere that's going to help you win. So get your chat box open and then make sure that you can hear your device throughout your space. So if you have to take out your earbuds or put your earbuds in, whatever you have to do, make sure that you can hear us wherever you're going. A reminder, I will type in the riddle into the chat box. So if you don't hear the riddle, you can look in the chat box and you can see the riddle written out. To even the playing field, this is very important, to even the playing field, please plan to leave your device wherever you are starting from. I know some of you are on phones. If you're on a phone and you wanna follow around like this so that we get to see you running around, totally fine. However, you have to stay in your starting spot until the end of the riddle, and you have to come all the way back before you can type your name in the chat. That makes sense? No cheaters here today. All right, so will you get your device ready? Will you get your audio set up? Will you get your chat box? We're gonna talk about prizes. So we have 4 prizes today. One is going to be the winner of the most rounds. So however many rounds somebody wins, whoever wins their most rounds will be one winner. We also have 3 special prizes. They're going to be announced at the end. So keep playing, even if you're not winning rounds, because there are other prizes that'll be super awesome. And if there's a tie for the most rounds won at the end of this, we'll have a tiebreaker round for only those people who are tied. So don't worry if we have a dead heat at the end, we'll take care of it. And all of the winners will be mailed a gift card from a local eatery, which is a pretty cool deal, if you ask me. Okay, so before we start the demonstration round and ask for questions, here are your reminders. You ready? This is the important stuff. Open your chat box. Everybody should have a chat box open. And make sure you're ready to type your name as soon as you get it in there. Listen carefully and don't leave your starting point until have finished the riddle. And only the first time. I'm going to say it once, I'm going to say it twice, so you can leave after the first time. Find the item in your space and bring it back to your starting point and type your name in the chat box as soon as you get back to your device. Any questions? You can raise your hand, you can yell, you can go like, ah.
Doesn't our name already appear in the chat box automatically? Shouldn't we put the item name maybe?
No, because then somebody could cheat. I know, it's crazy. No, you want to type your own name because Jessica is going to be watching all the names. So she's going to be looking for names because then she can spotlight you because we're going to ask you, hey, Richard, what did you get? And then you'll be like, I got gum. So you want to put your own name in the chat box.
Okay.
I appreciate the comment about IKEA furniture. Correct. Like Legos, IKEA, somewhere in there. I am speaking Greek with like a Portuguese accent. I don't know. All right. I'm going to go ahead and have Jessica play our demonstration round, and then we'll check for questions, and then we'll start. So Jessica, go ahead.
3, 2, 1. The riddle is, I may have eyes, but don't use them to see. I live in the dark until you need me. What am I? I have eyes, but don't use them to see. And I live in the dark until you need me. And you're free to go find it.
Oh, I can put my name in. Chat, chat, chat.
All right, and we have one coming in.
It's the closest thing I've got.
Type your name in, type your name in.
Oh.
Make sure when you're typing your name in that you type your name to everyone.
Type my name in.
Into your chat.
It looks like the video froze, but.
Of my life. All right. So you guys kind of got an idea. That was a practice round. I appreciate the few people who wrote their names in and participated. That's awesome. That was a great practice round. That was just a demo that we actually taped at a previous time, and you'll see it went smashingly well. So we're expecting that this will go smashingly well as also. So a reminder, you want to type your name. Don't type the name of the item in the chat box because then anybody who's just sitting there watching can type in their name and steal it from you. So don't do that. Come back, sit in front of your computer, type your name out, and then when asked, we will ask you for the item and you will showcase the item and you will be correct, hopefully. Any questions before we start round one? I'm scanning everybody here to see. I got 2 screens. All right. Everybody has questioning looks, but nobody has actual questions. So I think this is going to be awesome. All right. Round one is going to start. I'm not going to count down this round because nobody's running around their house. Hopefully nobody's still running around their house. So I'm going to say the riddle once. As soon as I'm done with the riddle, you're welcome to go find it. I'm going to say the riddle again, and I'm also going to put it in the chat box. So if you need to look at it, it'll be in the chat box. So here we go. Round one. I always need an answer, but I never ask a question. What am I? Again, I always need an answer, but I never ask a question.
Okay, we've already got 4 people.
Yep. All right, so we've got quite a few people. I see Mary is the first one. So Mary, let's get the spotlight on you and turn off, yep, unmute yourself. Mary, what needs an answer but never asks a question?
A telephone.
You are correct. Mary is the winner of 1. Woohoo! All right, Mary's in the lead with 1 round. All right, so I'm going to count down to 10 and we're going to start round 2. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You sleep with me at night and I'm handy in a slumber party fight. What am I? You sleep with me at night and I'm handy in a slumber party fight. What am I? A reminder, you only type your own name in and you have to be back to your starting position before you type in your answer.
Yeah, I think some people might have typed their names before they got their item.
Yeah. Yeah.
So people better be honest.
Okay. So the first one I've got is Warren. Warren, did you have a pillow to show?
So there is an advantage of living in an RV. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here. But the bed is like 8 to 10 feet that way from us.
Legit. That's legit. We're going to call Warren winner. Yep. Get the high five there. All right. We might have to give Warren a 10-second penalty. Just to ensure that we're all fair here.
The proximity penalty.
All right. So we're going to start round 3. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have numbers on my face, but can't find 13 anyplace. What am I? I have numbers on my face, but can't find 13 anyplace. I really got to find some things you're going to have to physically go up and get because a lot of you guys have these. But this was intended, just FYI. They may get a little harder as we go on. Just FYI. All right, so I see Mary again for number 1.
A watch.
A watch is actually not correct. So I'm going to go on to the second place, which is Ken. Ken, can you unmute yourself and show us what you have?
It was a watch, my wife's watch. There you go.
All right. I'm
Doesn't
looking
work,
for
huh?
something a little bit more specific. So chain, you are next in line.
Oh, okay, hold on. Can you see my
A clock.
This is a really tough one because you were supposed to go get the item, but I'm not sure you can lift that item.
It's too big to lift.
And you stood up and went over there.
Yes.
So we're gonna call that one good. Okay. So chain with the clock. Give a round of applause for chain with the clock. I'm impressed with how many people got clocks. That was great. All right. Hopefully we've got everybody back. Okay, this one's a little bit longer, so remember to listen to the whole riddle before you go. Counting down from 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. A potato uses me for power, generally used on the half or full hour. If my cells were deceased or lost or the such, I would stop responding to your touch. What am I? Here we go again. A potato uses me for power, generally used on the half or full hour. If my cells were deceased or lost or the such, I would stop responding to your touch. David Deckelman, your face is amazing right now. Worth it. It's worth the whole game right there.
Potato uses me for power.
Trisha, it looks like you have help.
Do you have minions?
That's awesome. Hi there.
All right, we're still going.
A potato uses me for, what would he? Somebody eats a potato maybe?
Because it talked about clutch. So I was thinking.
Hey, Ken's getting help. That's not right.
Oh, off-camera help here.
Using his resources.
That's right.
You must not be muted.
It'll be like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like you can phone a friend or poll the audience or kind of help. I see some people are still out wandering though.
Marilyn, it's good to see you at home. This is a tough one, Lauren.
This is a tough one. I'm going to give a little clue, but I don't know how to make it rhyme. So I apologize that I can't make it rhyme. Oh, hold on. I see 2 people coming back. Oh, nope, they left again. So maybe not. This will turn something off or on. Think of a potato as a person in this scenario.
I'm struggling with that.
Did that make it harder? Did I just make it awkward? All right, I see a couple people have now run off and possibly come back. I'm gonna give like 30 more seconds. Oh, Ken. Ken, you are our first and so far only contestant. What say you?
How about a TV remote?
It is a TV remote. Yay!
All right, there we go.
All right.
Well done. Well done.
Ken is on the board with the TV remote. Hardest one so far. We'll see how the next one goes. All right, see if I can stump you again. All right, counting down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Riddle is, I have many teeth but cannot bite. I'm often used early but rarely at night. What am I? I have many teeth but cannot bite. I'm often used early but rarely at night.
David was out of his office like
David and Cindy were like off like a shot.
Cindy's back.
I've got Larry Gray. You are correct, Larry. It is a comb. Was that in your pocket?
No, but I'm close to the bathroom. The funny part is, I don't need a comb, do I?
Well, I appreciate that it was nearby.
So do I.
All right.
I'll find a comb.
The answer is dog. David is right behind you.
That would have been a good one. Get a moving target. All right. So that was the end of round 5, heading into round 6. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With shiny fangs, my bloodless bite will bring together what's mostly white. With shiny fangs, my bloodless bite will bring together what's mostly white. All right, I've got a couple people in here. I'm going to give 30 seconds of what my mom calls thinking time so that people who didn't get it right away have a chance to think before we share. I'm told that's important in games. All right. So Miss Trisha, I have you as first. What item did you find? That's the best shiny fanged stapler I've ever seen. Yes, Trisha. Woohoo! Round 6 winner.
Oh, that's great.
It may help that I have a munchkin to go do my running for me, but I don't put my name in until he returns back to me.
All right. No, that is really great. All right. It looks like most people are back. There were a couple of people that left and didn't come back. Maybe they just decided better things to do. Okay. So starting round 7. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have 5 fingers, but I am not alive. What am I? I have 5 fingers, but am not alive. What am I? All right, I've got a few people. I'm going to wait for a couple people to get back. All right, the first person with their name in was again Trisha. What did you have, Trisha?
A glove?
A glove, that is correct. 2 in a row. All right. Here we go on the next round. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can hold me in your hand, yet I can fill the entire room. What am I? You can hold me in your hand, yet I can fill the entire room. Ooh, Ken came in quick. Give a few more seconds to get a few more people in. All right, Ken, what did you find?
How about some air? A handful of air. Does that work?
That is a correct answer, not the correct answer.
All right.
But I appreciate the creativeness there. That's pretty impressive. Mary, what is your guess?
A light.
You are right. A light is correct. Yep. Oh, David got a light bulb. Yep, that's awesome.
Cool.
All right. All right. We've got a couple more here. I'm just going to put this out here. This one's a stumper. I will count down from 10, And then we will go again. I can fall off a building and live, but dropped in water, I won't survive. What am I? I can fall off a building and live, but dropped in water, I won't survive. And I just realized I didn't count down from 10. I'm apologizing for that. Sorry. Ooh, Cindy came in hot. We gotta get a couple more just in case. Gotta let people think on it a little bit. All right, we got David in there. Okay, it looks like pretty much everybody is back or chose not to try. I would too. Cindy, what do you have for us?
I know this is probably not right, but a cat.
That is a correct answer, but not the correct answer.
And they're supposed to live if you drop them, but you should never drop them.
Yes. Also a creative answer. I like that. David, what is your answer? A piece of paper? That is the correct answer. Woohoo! That was a tough one. I am impressed. I am extremely impressed. Woohoo!
This is Judge James.
All right. So our last question. This is our very, very last one. I'm actually going to count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can be hot or cold and made with fruit or meat, but either way on the Thanksgiving table, I'll be a treat. I can be hot or cold and made with fruit or meat, but either way on the Thanksgiving table, I'll be a treat. This one might be an entree into who all is preparing at what rate for the upcoming meal. So we've got Ken and Cindy in there. I've got 2 more people missing, so I'm gonna give it a second. There's Warren. Larry's still gallivanting through his house. I like the point of view cam, Larry. It's good. All right. Ken, you came in first. What did you bring with you?
Pie.
I am not going to be able to give you that because there's only a plate involved there.
How about,
you have a pie for it?
How about pumpkin pie?
I'm going to confer with the judges.
No, wait a minute. This guy's
nope.
This guy's gluten-free over here. I can't eat pies.
Well, we're going to move on to Cindy because she was number 2. So Cindy, what did you bring?
Since I'm not having turkey dinner this year, I have pie.
We're thinking alike.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that one too, but I'm going to move to Warren. Warren, you said you didn't have pie. So were you coming with no pie as a protest? I think you muted yourself instead of unmuted yourself, or maybe I can't hear you.
He's not muted. We just can't hear him.
Oh, he's protesting. I think that's what's happening. Protest continues.
Protesting the pie.
David Deckelman, show me what you got. That looks like a handmade pie to me. Therefore, you are our winner of the final round. Woohoo!
Well
All
done.
right.
Well done.
So I am really super excited because we have a three-way tie, ladies and gentlemen. I am super stoked. Mary, Trisha, and David are tied right now with 2 rounds apiece. So we get to go into the tiebreaker round. Woo! All right. So for this round, only Mary, Trisha, and David are participating. Everybody else gets to be part of the peanut gallery. So get your fun choices back up here. Oh, Mary got a pie too. It looks like you got the same pies. Do we have twin pies happening? That's awesome. All right, so for this round, I'm not gonna count down. I'm just gonna give the riddle. And it's only for Mary, David, and Trisha. So once I read the riddle, go get it, bring it back, name in only one of 3 names, and we'll check for correct. Everybody ready? Mary and David and Trisha, can I get a thumbs up? All right. Here we go. For all the marbles, or a gift certificate to an eatery in Salem. You know, same difference. I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? I've got Trisha in there. Mary's in there. David's still scratching his head. All right, I think we're gonna go for it. Miss Trisha, show us what you brought.
Is it a candle?
It is a candle. Yeah! Congratulations. Trisha is the winner of the most rounds. I need some celebratory music or something. So that's all the rounds we have. So we'll give a big woohoo to them. However, we still have 3 more prizes to give out. Teresa, do you want to take it away and start that off? Or should I just send it?
Yeah, you go ahead because
okay.
Claudia, Holly, and David will, or excuse me, not David, Steve will jump in there with theirs because mine went to Trisha.
Gotcha. Claudia, do you want to go ahead and give away your super special prize?
Sure. Mine was for the most challenged person. Go ahead and laugh. I think it's hilarious as well. I would like to present that to David Deckelman for his crab out of the room when you find something. So David, you get a prize.
David, you get a prize. Did you hear that from Claudia? Yay!
He was so challenged that he left.
Let's put in the pie back.
Good man, good man.
Don't want that to go missing. All right, Holly, would you like to give your super special prize?
Of course, except I can't remember what the category was.
Most creative is what you chose.
Most creative.
Okay, I'm going to go with Van Osdol for that one.
Well done, Ken. Well done.
All right, and Steve, round us out with your super special prize.
And my super special prize was what I called Spirit of Rotary, and I'm going to give that to Mary.
Oh.
I thought she was exciting and hung in there.
Awesome. Love it.
Well done. Well done.
That is wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for participating. We weren't sure that this was going to go very well, and I think it went exceptionally well. You may have to play this game again, so watch yourself because we're coming for you again. President Sue, back to you.
Thank you so much, Lauren and Fellowship Committee. That was so much fun. So much fun. So with that, getting us all in our holiday cheer, thank you very much. In honor of all of you, our Fellowship Committee will make a donation to our very own Salem Rotary Foundation. So thank you again. That was an absolute treat. So next week, we have John McCulloch with McCulloch Foundation Sharewell Housing will present a very interesting story and project. And past District Governor Renee Campbell will be our program chair. So with that, for those of you that are chopping and prepping, watch your fingers. And for all of you, have a very, very wonderful Thanksgiving to start off our holiday season. Stay well, be safe, and enjoy. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.